This is one of those things that you usually defer to a restaurant to make. But I'm telling you now, you can do it. And if you do, it might just be the very best one that you ever have in your life. Okay, so today we're making pad thai. We're gonna make this as traditionally as we possibly can, given the location and there are certain ingredients that we can't acquire, but we're gonna do our very best to have all the proper ingredients and do it simply, but authentically. It's not difficult, it really is not. It's just a matter of a little bit of proper technique, having the right ingredients. Please do not sub ingredients. It's too often that people see something and they don't think that they can find it. Just please take a couple seconds and try to find a local Asian market, go and grab this stuff because you will thank yourself for it. Now, with all that said, let's make this, shall we? Okay folks, there are a couple of ingredients in here that are extremely easy to find at local Asian grocery stores or on Amazon. So don't go complaining to me and I'll do my best to give you substitutions. First thing we need to do is make our pad thai sauce. You'll need some tamarind pulp, which looks a bit like a brick of poopy. But trust me when I say it's full of flavor. Pull off 2 ounces, place it in a small bowl and mix in half a cup of boiling water. Keep mixing until it's as smooth and rehydrated as possible. Then press that through a mesh sieve or chinois and you now have tamarind juice. To that you're gonna add 3 heaping tablespoons of Thai palm sugar. I like to grate mine because it dissolves easily. Followed by 2 tablespoons of fish sauce and 1 tablespoon of Thai black soy sauce. Mix all that together and that's your pad thai jus, if you will. Dark, rich, and so darn good you'll practically hallucinate when you taste it. Next up, get half a pound of chicken breast, plop that on a board, and slice that beauty into nice 1/3-inch slices. And try to keep these even so they, guess what? Cook evenly. To the chicken, you're gonna add a generous pinch of kosher salt, 1 teaspoon of ground white pepper, 2 teaspoons of cornstarch, toss all that together to coat, then add 2 teaspoons of Thai sweet soy sauce. Mix together again, only to realize that not all of your cornstarch came out and Alright, now let's talk noodles. Noodles. Y'all are always thinking too damn nasty, too nasty. You'll need about 8 ounces of dried pad thai rice noodles. Pop those into a large bowl and cover with hot water. Make sure they're completely submerged and let them soak for 15 to 20 minutes or until the texture is al dente. Then drain the water out through a colander and your noodles are hot and ready. Now before we stir fry everything together, let me introduce you to the all-important dried shrimp. You don't skip this. Get yourself 1/3 cup of those little men, pop them in a food processor, and process on high speed until it reaches as fine of a powder as possible. Sure, they smell a little funky, but they shan't be excluded. It's worth venturing out for Papa's special ingredients. Now we're ready to stir fry. Heat a large wok over medium-high heat, add 3 tablespoons of high-heat cooking oil, then once that's shimmering and very hot, swirl your pan to coat the edges, add your chicken in batches, stirring for about 2 to 3 minutes per side to get a beautiful golden brown chicken boob. That's cooked all the way through, no medium rare chicken, that's obvious. Then remove your chicken and set to the side. Now place your wok back onto the heat, heat up another 3 tablespoons of oil over medium-high, and once it's screaming hot, add in your ground dried shrimp. Stir fry, shaking the pan vigorously while constantly stirring, and let those cook until golden brown and toasted. They should smell beautifully fragrant in the most amazing way. Then add 2 thinly sliced shallots. Stir fry that constantly for 2 to 3 minutes or just until they begin to soften. Then add 4 cloves of garlic, which have been thinly sliced. Stir fry for yet another 2 minutes. Then you can optionally add 1.5 tablespoons of finely minced zakai, which is Thai salted daikon. Again, optional. Please don't freak out on me, alright? It's optional. Stir fry for another minute or 2, then finally add your soaked and drained rice noodles. Followed by that beautiful pad thai sauce. Crank your heat to high and vigorously shake to stir fry together until all the ingredients are evenly distributed and everything is hot. Then immediately reduce your heat back down to medium-high. Push all of your noodles to one side, then separately beat together 2 to 3 eggs in a bowl until completely homogenized and pour into the empty space that you made in your wok. Let that cook for 30 seconds, then go ahead and just scramble. Once your eggs are cooked through, stir fry that all together to evenly distribute. Then add 1 cup of Chinese garlic chives, 1 cup of mung bean sprouts, and your cooked chicken. Stir fry all that together just until the garlic chives begin to wilt. About 2 more minutes. Now pull that off the heat, and look, you can serve this in bowls, but honestly, I think it looks quite nice in a wok should you serve family style. Add a generous amount of crushed toasted peanuts, that's peanuts, not peanuts, and more additional fresh mung bean sprouts. Although I don't really love mung bean sprouts that much. Just a side note, I think they're really overrated, sorry. Anyway, this looks like a beautiful, proper pad thai. Now let's see if it tastes as good as it makes my body feel when I gaze upon its sensuous beauty. Woo! Pad thai! Let's go, look at that. Look at that. I think this is a great family style way to plate. Unless you have anyone that's allergic to peanuts, then you can't do this. Oh, peanuts, ow. Just a little, not gonna hurt me. No. Ah! Gonna get a plate. This is a family style plate up, so obviously you don't eat out of here unless you're nasty. I don't like mung bean sprouts, so I'm not putting any on mine. Oh my God! I'm stumped. And not because I don't know how to describe this flavor, but because I don't want to be disrespectful to the places that I've had pad thai. This hits different. If you're gonna order pad thai to go, it's already getting ruined along the way. The noodles are getting overcooked, the egg is getting overcooked, and maybe it's not even that good. This is maximizing flavor. If you have all the ingredients for this, you can find all of them. This will be one of the greatest pad thais you ever have, unless you go to, you know, Thailand or you have a really good Thai restaurant near you. Most of them will not put it out like this. I'm telling you, this is something. He's so excited. He just can't hide it. You have a fork. That's illegal, but whatever, I'll accept it.
This does hit diff.
Yeah, that goes somewhere else in your body.
This is a statement. I think this is the best pad thai I've ever had.
Woo!
It's that good.
You heard it here first, folks. Best pad thai Vikram's ever had. It could be yours too. It could be yours too. And if you want it to be, all you gotta do is follow this recipe. Pop, I love you. You wanna know what else makes you have late night sweaty dreams about noodles? B-roll. All right, guys, and that is it. So we made our pad thai and it came out, I keep thinking about it. Ever since I've made this pad thai, I can't stop thinking about it. I wanna eat it every day. I wanna smell it wafting through my air conditioning unit up into our bedroom while Kate's trying to sleep and all she can smell is like sizzling, delicious pad thai. That is what you want every day of your life, is it not? Is it not? Now, you can make this, so get out there, go do it. Pop, I love you. And with all that said, if you enjoyed this video or you learned something, leave a like, subscribe, and I will see you